make your life nothing but problems.
This forgettable theme. Penny clicks this pen 3 times, and since it started open, it would end up closed, so she shouldn't be able to write with it.
Penny, I found the perfect way to market his new album. He's gonna be a guest on a reality TV show.
I really don't think Jagged will be okay with—
This door was closed, but now it's open. Or perhaps it's missing entirely? I really can't tell.
I'm sorry, Miss Penny, but you cannot allow your crocodile to just roam around the hotel by itself.
As I just mentioned, these doors were both wide open before, but I guess Andre closed them just to force Penny to go through the minor inconvenience of opening them again. Now that is petty. You want me to be a guest on Rocker Wants a Wife? There's nothing rock and roll about that show. My fans will never watch it. Deal with it, Jagged. You will be a guest on that show whether you like it or not. Bob, you can't force Jagged to do anything that isn't in his contract, and you know that. This man is so cartoonishly evil that he doesn't even make sense.
Now that's what I call a rock and roll idea. Penny, you're the best. What would I do without you?
Even by European standards, that kiss was weird. Jagged, please tell me you aren't exploiting your overworked employee or anything. Do I need to contact HR?
Welcome to Fill My Shoes! You're joining us live on a new episode, and our guest today is the one and only Jagged Stone!
Does Alec just do everything related to game shows in Paris, or do the writers simply not want to come up with a new character?
No.
Why is Jagged still wearing these gloves? That's a health hazard, as the fibers could get stuck in the dough, and they probably haven't been sanitized. Plus, Jagged isn't wearing a hairnet. No actual baker would ever allow this in their establishment. So, Miss Penny, what's it like working with a star like Jagged? He seems so cool. Oh, yes, he's wonderful. Yeah, he's awesome. This show and its glorification of unhealthy power dynamics in relationships. I'm not saying that every relationship with an unequal power dynamic is automatically bad, but I am saying they very easily turn toxic, and for that reason, they probably shouldn't be portrayed to Miraculous's young audience in such a positive light.
By the way, what are you gonna bake for us today, Tom?
Haven't you already been baking? What was that bit with the dough earlier, and why are there uncooked pastries everywhere if you haven't? Can you grab a bag of flour, please, dear? Sure, Dad. Whoa! Yes. Uh-oh. Hey, look! I look like a ghost! Rockin' boo-hoo! This actually made me laugh out loud, so as unhappy as I am about it, I'm obligated to take a sin off. Curse me and my sense of humor. Why did Tom ask for more flour when there was already a bag right in front of him? Are you sure it's up here? She said upstairs. Wait, this isn't the restroom. This must be Marinette's bedroom. Cool. Hey, there's a sink. How on earth did you guys go through the living room and somehow not realize the bathroom is probably on that floor? And even if the bathroom isn't there for whatever reason, we know there's a kitchen sink on that floor in full view of the front door. I could see Jagged being that stupid, but Penny? Also, there should be a sink down on the main floor, as no kitchen is complete without a sink. Realistically, Jagged should have washed up there, and then the entire episode wouldn't have happened. Why is Tiki up here and not with Marinette? What if something happened and they were separated? This is such an unnecessary risk to take. I swear Marinette's room is not normally this pink. It's giving me a headache already. How can she stand it?
Where's Jagged?
in the restroom upstairs.
Thanks. Follow me. We'll improvise.
Tom, Sabine, don't let a bunch of strangers with cameras snoop around your house, especially not without you there. Hey, look, man, Marinette's got some serious talent. Hey, I know this guy. Penny, you need to stop Jagged from snooping around a teenage girl's room. You should realize there's no way Marinette meant to use the sink in her room and go back downstairs to look for the actual bathroom already. He's here. Come on, start shooting. In 3, 2, 1. And we're back on the air with Jagged Stone filling the shoes of a baker. Let's see how this rock star cleans off all that flour. Hey, there are more photos of this dude than of me. I think the baker's daughter's got a little crush. Jagged, I had a high opinion of you before, but this is unacceptable. Why are a bunch of fully grown men perfectly fine with filming a teenage girl's room? And Penny, why haven't you stopped this yet?
Keep calm, Marinette. It's not a big deal.
Tiki, what the heck? If you had gone back downstairs, why didn't you warn Marinette that Jagged was in her room? Penny, do something! You heard the lady. Hey, Penny, you just cut us off the air. Sorry. No, Penny, get them out of here first, please. Penny, give me that cable. We're live. Penny, was that flour organic? You know I'm allergic to the non-organic flour. Penny, the cable. Penny, do you realize we've got no picture? Penny, do you have a tissue? Penny, no. Get out of my room first. Penny, not to add to the cacophony of voices, but listen to Marinette and forget everybody else. There is no reason for a bunch of adults to be hanging out in a teenager's room. The solution to this conflict is obvious. Get out. out, 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 out. What do we do now? I'll meet you downstairs in 5. But Penny, in 5. Sadness. Yes, this is a frustrating situation. I mean, I too would be frustrated if I had to work with a bunch of perverts who have no problem rifling through a teenage girl's stuff, but this problem is easily remedied. Have the film crew go back downstairs and interview Tom and Sabine. Find the actual bathroom with Marinette's help, then go back downstairs to get the show back on track. Penny must deal with situations like this all the time, so her immediately breaking down and getting overwhelmed doesn't make any sense, especially when she could have circumvented this whole ordeal by not allowing Jagged to hang around Marinette's room in the first place.
Sounds like a plan, Hawk Moth.
That is visually interesting, but lore-wise, why would she only be transformed after clicking the pen? I guess Hawkmoth's magic is just as dramatic as he is. We're live in 5, 4, 3. Wait. We'd rather not continue. What? Have you lost your mind? We're not comfortable with your cameras going everywhere and invading our privacy. Our daughter is upset because of your show. We won't allow that. Then you should have said that when they first tried to leave the bakery. I'm glad you're standing up for your daughter, but it is way too late for that. Shooing. Aha! See? Shooing. Oh, how dare you! Swoosh, 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 swoosh. Yeah! Whoa! I demand an apology! Why is Sabine suddenly a ninja? Why does she grunt like a monkey? Why is this animation so goofy? Actually, I have a better question than those. Why does this episode even exist? Wait, you have a lockdown button for a bakery? Why do you need such tight security, Tom? What are you hiding, Tom?
There's no more Penny to deal with all your problems, Jagged. From now on, there's only Troublemaker, and I'll make your life nothing but problems.
Something about Troublemaker's voice is really annoying. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I think it's because she talks so slowly and doesn't have much variance in her speech patterns. Whatever it is, I'm upset that I have to listen to it, so here's a sin.
Shooting the show here definitely wasn't a good idea.
Marinette, I think the bad idea was none of these grown adults being taught the value of privacy. Saying it like this makes it seem like it's your fault when it's not. Don't victim blame, especially when you're the victim.
Here comes trouble again, Jagged.
Why is Troublemaker specifically focused on messing with Jagged? Of all the people involved, he's probably the most innocent. Not that he is innocent, just that he's more innocent than, say, Alec.
Penny, stop! It's not rock and roll.
I hate rock and roll, Jagged.
You don't like rock and roll? Then why are you dressed like, well, that? I can't express exactly why, but I just know the physics are wrong in this scene.
Oh wow, that's a lot of pictures.
We can take the grand tour later, Cat Noir.
Why does Marinette have so many pictures of Adrian? Heck, I don't even have that many pictures of my actual boyfriend. This obsession is creepy no matter how you slice it. Why are there pictures under the bed? What is wrong with you, Marinette? Where did these ones even come from? And how much money did you spend printing these out? Photo printing isn't cheap, you know? Yeah. The Akuma's inside the pen. Suspense again. Touch me if you dare. Ladybug, did you forget about your super fast magical yo-yo that has been shown to pick up things like this in the past, or do you just know the episode isn't supposed to end yet? One of you should have stayed behind to distract Troublemaker while the other one grabbed the pen. Sometimes I wonder how Hawkmoth hasn't won yet, but then I remember that he's somehow even more stupid than these two. You've already lost half the battle, Ladybug. No! Magic noises. Excellent, Troublemaker. Stop gloating and just grab the other one. This detransformation is different from the last time we saw this happen. Also, I still think she should detransform immediately if even one of the earrings is removed.
That was a close call. Certainly not how I dreamed we'd share our secret identity. Oh no, not like that.
Identities, Cat Noir. Also, that line was horribly written.
It'll have to wait, at least until we kick Trouble's butt and Hawkmoth.
I have it on good authority that you never learn each other's identities, even after Hawkmoth is defeated, so you, Ladybug, are a dirty, filthy liar. Stickin' time. Take her, Miraculous. I don't know, glue noises? What? Having some trouble? Aw, my poor bugaboo. Another supervillain fan has literally glued themselves to you. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm the only one to stick to milady. No superglue can withstand the superhuman strength of an akumatized villain. Maybe if it was magic superglue summoned by the Lucky Charm, but normal superglue? No way. Those earrings are coming off, even if Troublemaker has to rip both of Ladybug's ears off in the process. Hey, if superglue does work, why don't you all superglue your Miraculouses on? And if Hawkmoth did the same, you'd be at a complete stalemate with no one being able to win or lose. At that point, he'd be forced to give up, right? This plan wouldn't have worked if Troublemaker had done what she did before and gone for one earring at a time, as she would have had a hand free to click the pen and escape. I guess Troublemaker heard the writer's command to wrap things up and decided to make it easy on them. Why would she suddenly become unglued when she detransformed? I, for one, would love to see Ladybug try to de-evilize the Akuma with Penny holding on to both of her ears. These ladybugs were kind enough to remove the flower from Jagged's face that he had even before Troublemaker was akumatized. I suppose they must like the taste of flour and couldn't bear to leave even a speck behind. Yeah! I don't know, yo-yo noises? Detransformation noises that I can't make with my mouth. It's a good thing Cat Noir didn't look back, otherwise he would have seen her detransform. And let's just forget about all the people on the ground that definitely saw this and pretend like her identity is still totally a secret. Phew. Hopefully he didn't see me. Hey, Marinette. If you teleport behind that locker one more time, Adrian, it will have to become a cliche, and trust me, you don't want to be a cliche. Look, about what you saw on the show, the totographs in my room. You mean the photographs? The chronographs, exactly! It's not what you think. I'm really into fashion and, are you lying? No, I'm so not into you. I mean, sure, I'm interested in you, but not in that way. Well, you know. Just teasing. I understand. Don't worry. I've got used to having lots of fans, and photographs of me everywhere. I'm glad to have you as one of my fans. Adrian, if there was a Venn diagram showing the people who are in love with you and the people who are your fans, they'd practically be the same circle. Adrian absolutely knows this, and besides, having that many pictures of someone in your room isn't normal in any sense of the word. There is no way Adrian doesn't know about Marinette's crush, and instead of rejecting her right here and now, he continues to lead her on despite having no interest in her. Adrian is a total jerk.
No one's gonna be rescued today.
Gosh, it's giving me a headache already. How she can... what? What if something happened and they ended up
I want to shove Legos into everyone's shoes here.
Don't forget to save a baguette for me. I just love camembert and sourdough.
You're just a floating stomach.
I really don't get the point of this episode. Thank you to Mode, Sally Stressor Machine, Lesson Symbol 3, Emo Beast, Cast Creations, Dot, and MC for supporting the channel on Patreon.